There he goes.
Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with MP. And it's Edwards in at the small forward. Now the Timberwolves with it. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. The three for DiVincenzo. They get it back. MP on the follow.
Extra effort goes the way of MP for the score.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense. But he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Holiday kicks to Avdia. Pass to Kamare. Here's Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the ball.
A nice shot by MP.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And here's Sharp. Back to Avdia. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
And joining us now by phone is... And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Avdia, the pass to Sharp. Outside Holiday. Kamara finds Sharp. Minnesota with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Holiday. Here's Kamare. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The drive by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Pass to Holiday. Now Kamara fires from deep. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Here's Holiday. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And here's MP for three. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Nice looking three ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
It's party time, Portland. Here are your Blazers breakers and crew.
And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you talk about a player displaying complete dominance on the floor. This is it. And it seemed like he could do no wrong as he was a factor in really every facet of the game. A truly remarkable performance.
Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, he is solid from deep. Can't give Avdia too much of a window.
MP inside. Defended by Sharp. A three from MP. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 17. Pass to Kamare. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And how about the play of some of the rookies around the league so far? Here is the rookie race as all these first-year players have made big splashes in the league and certainly have bright futures ahead of them. You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, a rookie year can be unpredictable, but he's consistently stood out from the crowd.
Right side Holiday. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Timberwolves leading by 22. Inside, Randle, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And here we can check out the score for MP. To the paint. Will it go? And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 28 points for the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Holiday. Lets it go with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Sharp's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Nice move. And the dunk by MP.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself open.
And for Portland, they're shooting pretty grave so far, about 23%. Kamara with it, hoping to put that miserable performance against Phoenix behind him tonight. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 5. Williams sets a screen for Sharp. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Here's MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 32 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Here's Kamara. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistleblower.
Clearly a foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Avdia gets the bucket.
Well, you got to be this quick in today's game. The second Avdia has the ball, he's into his shot.
And MP with the basket on the assist by Conley. 34 points for MP.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And MP throws it down hard.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Pass to Sharp. And stolen by MP. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Philadelphia played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
And stolen by MP. For the finish. And the dunk by MP.
Well, when MP gets in the open floor on the break like that, watch out.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Sharp. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
MP against Sharp. And the dunk by MP.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Sharp, that's good.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Sharp against MP. Over in the corner, Edwards. That 3 off the mark. And for Portland, they're shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter.
Nice focus. Sharp wanted that bucket inside, so he went and got it.
McDaniels outside. Pass to Conley. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
And here is McDaniel. That will count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And so it's Minnesota with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. Far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Dillingham is out there with Conley. And it's McDaniels in at the three. Trailblazers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Lillard dishes to Henderson. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pass to Randall from the arc. Henderson pulls it in. Portland has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And since their scrappy play last season, coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times had passed, their seats had grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Henderson, no good.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists tonight.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
Lillard, Bible for 3. Dillingham with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The 3. No good that time.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Thibault. Still without a basket. Pass to Grant. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. Back to Thibault. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Reed misses.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Thibault. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Well, in addition to his low post scoring, Randall is also dangerous from the mid-range. Nice looking Jay there.
Henderson kicks to Lillard. And another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, D with very...
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for Klingon. Avdia comes in for Jeremy Grant. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Drew Holiday in for Scoot Henderson. MP's checked in for Minnesota. Donte DiVincenzo comes in for Michael Conley. Back to Camara, takes the three, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
MP passes to DiVincenzo. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Now Lillard, 11 points for him in that last game against the Suns in Phoenix. For 3, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by MP. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, you can drop DiVincenzo, and he'll get it lined up. He knows.
It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
The 3 from MP. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And Portland making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. It's good. MP's got 46 points.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back. Well, this isn't a strength for Williams. He puts most of his work in on the defensive side of the ball.
He's off on the second. Instead, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have. A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
Pass to Sharp. Bounce pass, Avdia. Outside Holiday gets the three-pointer to fall.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's MP. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
Williams finds Camara. And the layup falls. Camara, he's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, not really much you could do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that. Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Avdia on the wing. McDaniels defended. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. Kept alive. Williams. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, every team needs a guy like Williams who's willing to do the dirty.
And got it. Another basket.
And just like that, he's tied the record for most 50-point games.
Greg, this is a record I never thought would be matched. Unbelievable season from him.
You look back at Wilt's 62 campaign, and all the records it spawned, absolutely stunning to see the 50-point games record be matched.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
He gets that one. Sharp's got 10 points in the game.
Well, it seems like all of these guys come into the league now with great handles, and Sharp is no exception.
Stolen by Holiday. Stolen by McDaniels. Floats it up for MP. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, when you talk about how MP can score the ball, the possibilities are endless.
Holiday with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
Right wing. Outside Holiday. Reed with the rebound. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. But oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, that's part of the value of DiVincenzo. He can run offense and set up others.
Back to Abdia. Over to the wing. Here's Kamare. No good on the three.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And finished off by McDaniels.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
1:12 left in the first half. Pass to Sharp. Abdia, a screen on MP. Off target from outside. And here are the Timberwolves. Here's the three. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
McDaniels against Abdia. On the wing, Holiday. And he can't stop the run as he misses. It's been all Timberwolves. MP outside. 27 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's McDaniels. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. McDaniels got 14 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Sharp. And such a nice move to make the basket work. 14 points for him.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
MP getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, you see their focus on the glass, getting second chance points on one end and preventing them on the other.
That's been just one of the storylines in a total wipeout thus far. Moving on, in our game, here are the top performers so far.
When you've got two.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
And Portland has possession. We've got Avdia. Holiday out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's Williams. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Sharpe with it. Now defended by Gobert.
Stellar defense. Gobert will have him thinking twice about bringing it inside again.
Trailblazers shooting about 42% so far. So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect the rim and make it tough on teams, but can go out on the perimeter and guard multiple positions. So I think it'll be tough for him to get a fifth.
Avdia finds Sharpe, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Sharpe's got 17 now.
Well, you have to be excited about Sharpe's future. He's just a fearless shooter.
Here's MP driving to the basket. He throws it down hard. And how the field to start the second half. And it's Sharpe missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Avdia against MP. And Randall throws it down.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Holiday. Off target with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
MP kicks to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside Holiday. Back to Avdia. Pass to Sharpe. Williams sets a screen for Sharpe. Sinks the triple. Sharpe's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Portland.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Randall a screen on Sharpe. Floats it up for Randall. Stolen by Avdia. And Holiday has it in the corner. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. MP with a screen on Avdia. And it's in there. DiVincenzo's got 11 points.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Williams sends a screen for Sharpe. And yes, it's good. Sharpe's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
The 3 from MP. Sinks the three-pointer.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Avdia, the pass to Sharpe. Here's Kamare. He's got 8. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 11 points in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. MP, no good. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And the rejection by MP. DiVincenzo kicks to MP. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, it's like Gobert's got magnets in his hands. He's led the league in rebounding before in his career.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And the technical free throw is good.
The thing everyone expects from Holiday is elite defense. But you see his IQ on display all over the floor. He's constantly making smart decisions on or off the ball.
Outside, Avdia. Here's Sharp. Off target from three-point range. The drive by MP.
MP went right for the teeth and got rewarded.
Portland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Over to the left wing. Here's Kamare. Edwards defending. Short. That's good.
Knowing his team needs a lift.
DiVincenzo kick. A 3 from MP. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Holiday, the pass to Avdia. Back to Holiday. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the 3 off target.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
The rebound by Sharp.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Outside Holiday. Avdia kicks to Holiday. Pass to Sharp. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. The 3 for DiVincenzo. The Trailblazers pull it in. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. And he comes up with the deuce. Sharp's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
To the middle, here's MP, and good, he hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. The Trailblazers have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Pass to Kamare. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kamare's got 14.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Kamare. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Left side, Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. This one for 3, and Anthony Edwards gets the 3. He's got 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Williams. And here's Avdia. And it's off from three-point range. DiVincenzo passes to MP. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Avdia. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Toumani Camara. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday. Shot to stop the run. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Henderson. Henderson's got his third assist on the night. MP deciding where to go with it. MP sets the screen for McDaniel. A three from MP. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Lillard against DiVincenzo. Out to Henderson. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, this is critical for Henderson's development. When he's knocking down threes with consistency, he is a problem.
No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled. Oh, look at that.
Wow. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Lillard outside. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got it.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Sharp finds Henderson. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Down low. Here's Klingon. Doesn't go for him. Reed with the defensive effort. And so MP will bring it up for the Timberwolves. McDaniels outside. And a wide open look for MP. Buries the long-range jumper.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Trailblazers have been coming through at the charity strip. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. 7 seconds left to play here in the third. A 3 from MP. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Minnesota able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. We've got Conley. Joe Ingles is out there with Jaden McDaniel. Then it's MP. And it's Reed in at the center position. Henderson, no one around him. No good on the triple.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And for Portland, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Lillard against Conley. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award. Oh! Goodness. MP going deep in the bag with that one.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Lillard outside. For 3, Henderson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. Ingles finds MP. Here's Conley. Pass to MP. MP sets the screen for Conley. Here's MP.
Hold on! Oh, goodness! It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Avdia, a screen on Conley. Lillard from outside, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To stop the run. Clinging at the elbow. Lillard outside. Abdi on the wing. A three-pointer is right on target.
How about the vision of Damian Lillard spotting his open teammate outside the arc?
MP outside. Ingles kicks to MP. From downtown, the shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight. Hey, be up all day.
Grant outside. Back to Lillard.
Get outside, get outside.
And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Lillard against Conley. Stolen by Michael Conley. On the wing, MP. There's the triple. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And the foul called on MP. Timeout called by Portland. You know, Stan, even at this late stage of his career, Mike Conley brings tremendous value to the team.
He sure does, Kevin. And look, we know this. More discipline and professional
is the easy one. 31 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
And here's MP for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the fourth. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Clark, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Pass to Kamare. Back to Holiday. Here's Sharpe. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota shooting just phenomenal here.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Avdia, the pass to Williams. Holiday.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Sharp. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Sharp's got 34.
Well, when Sharp is on, he is on. You see why the team is so excited about his future.
Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Williams. Now Kamara. Driving the lane. Outside Holiday. And it's MP with the rebound.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Minnesota.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double. It's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
MP kicks to McDaniels. MP against Sharp. Here's Dillingham. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Dillingham. 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Avdia, the pass to Sharp. Now Kamara. Pass to Williams. Back to Kamara. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Questionable shot selection there, especially considering how tight the coverage was.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Here's Williams, guarded by Reed. Williams scanning the floor. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. The three-pointer no good. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Great win for you guys tonight, MP, and you broke the half-century mark. Does scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40?
Yeah, of course, man. Of course it does. I think watching someone hit 50, it feels different than watching someone hit 30, right? Of course. So it's the same for me when I'm out there doing it. There's an electricity in the air, and it's a special thing for me and the team.
I think we're all feeling it, MP.
Appreciate that.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you